What's going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. Very early morning here, and as we woke up for the Blitz battle, of course, the Blitz battle that everyone was excited for. So we have 3 separate teams for you guys in this video. We were able to build these on stream today as soon as the event went live. The first team that you're looking at, I know not everyone is going to be able to build for, but this is the Max Boost team. However, on stream, I was actually thinking of different ways to actually build this team, and a member of the chat suggested to potentially put Treasure Map Izo on the team, and the reason for that is because that character has a special that you can use immediately at the start of the quest that allows you to wave clear the stage. So that is an option that you can use, and what I was doing. So I ended up replacing Yamato for Treasure Map Izo for wave clearing one of the stages. I don't know if I'm going to continue to do that because of the whole thing of, well, yes, I am wave clearing the stage, but I do get slightly less points, so I don't know if that actually works out as a benefit, as a net positive for me. I'll have to continue to test that as we go. Then we have obviously the Luffy and the Ace and the rare recruits, and they all work very well. We are able to optimize the team a little bit better. You can actually use Ace's special on stage 4 versus Dadan. Use both Luffy's super classes to extend the Ace chain boost for a further 4 turns, which means you actually keep Ace's chain boost for the entire run. On the stage 6 with the 2 different variations, if you have the 2 rare recruits and a friend Captain Luffy at a bare minimum, that gets rid of all gimmicks on this quest for stage 6 on both variations versus Ace and Sabo. And then on the final stage, I do have Brûlé support. What I ended up doing is using Brûlé support on Luffy, so I don't have to use Ace special on the final stage. But ultimately, Ace's special allows you to get rid of those block slots, change them into your tandem slots, give you the chain multiplier increase, and be able to kill the boss pretty easily. The second team in this video is a team that if you have the 2 new rare recruits, but you weren't lucky enough to pull the new Luffy or the new Ace character from the Global Anniversary Sugo Fest, and we are using Final Tap Luffy as the captain here, who has great synergy with a lot of the characters that you can use here. Once again, Yamato, just a super solid unit to use because she's a really high point booster for this event. And we are using Dog and Cat. Dog and Cat obviously technically being free to play, of course, due to their recent release in Pirate Rumble. But of course, they were going to be a really good unit, especially once we get to the 3rd team in this video, which you'll see a little bit later on. So Dog and Cat have a really cool special. They're able to remove a lot of gimmicks, you know, such as attack down, which is something you will have to come up against in this quest. In this team example though, I actually don't think we end up using the Dog and Cat special at all, due to the fact that Luffy as a friend captain and the 2 rare recruits are just super useful. They gets around a lot of the gimmicks that you really have to worry about, which is cool. And also Luffy's super type special, the blue Final Tap Luffy's super type special, is really nice here on this Garb stage, being able to get a full board of recovery slots and also get a chain multiplier boost, making killing the Garb stage very easy. And then once again, the 2 rare recruits and the Luffy special on stage 6, either versus the Ace variation or the Sabo variation, will enable you to get around it pretty effectively without too many issues at all. One thing you can do though is that the Yamato, you can use Yamato to get a chain tap bonus on the final stage. For this stage, you can use it on stage 6, it carries over into stage 7. But one thing that's kind of good about it is because there is a death hit, so you could potentially use Yamato on stage 7 to tank that death hit if you want. Luckily, the death damage that occurs on stage 7 is very minimal. I believe it's only in the range of like 20 to 30,000, if that. So it's pretty easy to get around, despite the fact that there are a couple of different health cutting mechanics that you'll have to come up against in this quest. The death damage is not really something you need to really concern yourself with, really. But as long as you're utilizing a friend captain Kid Luffy from the Global Anniversary Sugo Fest, this quest is very, very easy. Moving on now to the final team of the video, and this team is utilizing Gol D as the captain, with a friend captain Luffy once again, and we are using just a bunch of characters that are high boosted, and it's kind of funny because a majority of this team technically is kind of free to play. You know, obviously you got Roger as the captain not being free to play, but you've got Cat, which was available from the recent Pirate Rumble season, you have Treasure Map Izo, you've got Sugar from another Pirate Rumble season, and then the free to play Yamato, so it's a pretty accessible team to build. So what we're doing here is we're continuously using the swap effect of Dog and Cat every single turn, and we're going to need that because when we reach the final stage, we are going to be using Roger's super type to give us a full board of matching slots, but on the stage prior, stage 6, with the Sabo or Ace variation, we always get a full board of badly matching slots, and normally you'd use the rare recruits to treat those slots as beneficial to the crew, but we can't really do that because I wanted to build a team that didn't use the new rare recruits, so we're using the super swap of Dog and Cat to give us a full board of matching slots. And the good thing about using Dog and Cat is the fact that that actually activates the super type of Gol D as well, so just it synergizes perfectly. It's really, really good actually. So of course we have to deal with all of the gimmicks still, but luckily by the time you get to the certain stages, you know, Luffy's captain ability is going to be able to remove bind and paralysis, and then you have, you know, Gol D as a captain, of course, which removes despair completely. So with these two captains, you're actually removing a lot of debuffs that you're going to have to encounter in this quest, just innately with these characters' effects. So the only thing you really have to worry about is removing attack down, which of course Dog and Cat are able to remove. It's really, really great actually. So this team works very, very well because there's not a lot of gimmicks that you have to worry about. So luckily you have the two captains to remove most of it, and then you've got Dog and Cat as a supplementary character to remove the attack down and give you those matching slots on this stage. And that's basically it. It's actually really, really comfortable with a team such as this. So good luck in your farming for this current Blitz battle versus the ASL, the Sabo and the Ace, of course. I will likely be continue streaming over the next day or so on this new Blitz battle, so definitely stay tuned for that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video today, and if you guys did enjoy it, make sure to go ahead and leave a like, and if you want to stay up to date with all the content that I post on my channel, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. On that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.